Good afternoon to you guys. I don't know how my lips is looking. Anyway, let me find my. Anybody here? This app can never make you fine. It can never. Anyway, today we'll be discussing this question. I'm going to read out. Let me just clean this my phone because the question goes like this. Neslinda, what type of vagina does men love? If you don't know, on this channel we call vagina flower. So I might be using flower in some of like in a place where I want to say vagina, I might replace it with flower. So this particular person is asking me the type of. If you see me looking outside, don't mind me because I'm inside a chimney, and sometimes I used to look outside to see if there is any of our patients coming. So this is my break time. I'm eating this is buns and this is sour milk. Come and join me. I don't know if there is anybody here. Hmm. I have been away for so long. We are still going to discuss the type of flower that men love, but I'm just waiting for, even if it is one or two persons. So I've been away from YouTube for like a month or whatever, and coming back, I found out that I can now go live. Before you can go live on this app, YouTube app, with your mobile phone. You must have up to 500 subscribers, and glory be to God, we are up to 700. Don't mind this my big. If you see this big shirt, I like to wear this big shirt that I'll be very free and comfortable, because I used to stay from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Mm. So my coming back, I started to introduce new stuffs on this channel so that we can reach more audience and attract more subscribers. And glory be to God, it has been working perfectly. By the way, I uploaded a video around 3 a.m. in the night or whatever. Today is Rita Dominic's birthday. Happy birthday, Rere. Wish her long life and prosperity. So I have already introduced this already. I just want to be using it to pass time so that we can know. Because I used to see how many, I'm still learning about this life stuff. It's not that I'm perfect, but I'm thinking if I start seeing one people, two people on top of it, I will know that people is not watching. But let us just be saying things. What am I even saying? Digress. I used to digress a lot. As I was saying, so I came back with a lot of changes like celebrities updates. I have started giving updates on celebrities on this channel, apart from our head topic that we normally discuss. Some of our head topics, when I was not around, I used to give my answers to, like, people do ask me questions like Linda this. I used to give them the answers, even though it has been a long time. I came here to answer some of those questions that I normally, but I think we have resumed. I'm very happy that I can now go live, even though this app is lying against. You can see If you are going live on this app, all the pimples on your face will just show. Piam. Everything will just show. This app can never make you fine, I swear to God. Anyway, we'll be managing ourselves like that because I have already told myself that this coming back is go hard or go home, meaning we are going to hit 200 subscribers and our 4,000 watch hour in Jesus' name. Amen. So I'm going to be uploading celebrities updates and gossip, and I'm also going to be teaching about health topics and um health anything about health, sha. In short, anything to make you glue on this channel is my calling. As I was saying, someone asked, because I have already read the question from my phone. The person was asking me the type of vagina that men lost. I don't know what made her to ask this question. I've already answered her, sha, but I'll just this life so that this our life section will be meaningful. I'm going to answer that question here. Like, number one type of flower that men loves is wet flower. When I mean wet, it's, some people used to, like, they will misunderstand or take watery vagina as wet vagina. When I mean wet, something that is slippery, something that is slippery, slippery like egg white, something that is slippery like okra water. And when you mean watery, watery is something that is water now. You know water. Should I even give example? Something that is water, just like this, is watery. Then slippery, something that is slippery, gummy. That is the type of number one flower that men love. So if you have a slippery, wet flower is vagina. If you are joining us now, if you have a slippery, wet vagina, men love that. I did not say, you know that some women, because they say that men love wet flower. Men love wet flower. The person will be, some of them will be urinating on themselves doing sexual intercourse in order to press their men. Because they say that I have already talked about squirting here. Some people be like, I have to squirt, so I have to squirt, and the person will purposely urinate on herself in order to prove a point. So if you have a wet, slippery vagina, men love that. Doing sexual intercourse, doing love making with your partner, the wetness tends to lubricate, allow the vagina to be well lubricated, and it allows the friction to be, when something is juicy, slippery like cockroach water stuff. Of course, the man will enjoy it. So men love that type of vagina. So if you're always dry, I've already made a video where I talked about. You can go and watch that video to know how to um, lubricate your vagina. Let me just give small or short explanation. If you're always having a dry vagina, try to soak okra water. Take that okra water or use lubricant. Use lubricant. Let me just find some of the lubricants here in this shop. So we have this type of KY, this type of lubricant. You can use it if you're always, this artificial lubricant, sha. Then make sure you are taking a lot of, sorry, the network is doing somehow. Drink warm water, or take warm water first thing in the morning, and take warm water last thing in the night. That is one remedy. Make sure immediately you are hydrated, your flower will also be hydrated. If you take enough water, it will help to lubricate your vagina. The Bartillon gland, the cervix, will be able to release enough fluid, enough mucus to allow pleasurable intercourse. Eat a lot of pineapple. Pineapple is a very good friend of the flower. The second type of flower. So if you're always driving, you have already lubricate yourself, like taking enough fluid, taking a lot of pineapple, like you're eating pineapple, making sure that you're always hydrated, and you find out that your vagina is always dry, then no need of being shy. Go get your artificial lubricant. Use artificial lubricant so that you will not end up, you and your partner will not end up with bruises. Dry desert, dry flower, dry vagina. Both of you will end up with bruises. And when there is bruises, sexual transmitted disease will spread easily. Let me just put it like that. So the second type of vagina flower that men love is fatty, full lip vagina. I don't even know how I'm pronouncing this thing. Those vagina that is, I don't want to be using vagina. Those flower that is huge like this, poly in my language, like nuku in my language. That type of vagina, men dies for that type of flower. Men love flower that is huge with full lips. That type of flower that when that girl remove her clothes, the lips will just show like this. Men used to love that type of flower. I'm not saying if you have the one that is flat, like the lips is so small, you should be feeling embarrassed. I'm just answering a question that was asked. The person asked Ness Linda, please, what type of vagina do men love? So that is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that if your own is not like what I've been mentioning, it is not in short, they don't have anything like perfect flower. Anyhow, any shape, any size, how deep, anyhow, is just perfect. It is good. But I have to answer this particular question that this person asked me. Miss Linda, what type of flower do men love? They love that fatty lips, full lips flower. That type of flower that the surrounding area is full of flesh and skin. They love it. In short, some men, when I went as far as, because I did my research, small research, and the one that I have did when I was in school. So that's how I'm able to answer this that I'm saying now as a medical practitioner. So some men used to say that when they have encounter with those women that has full lips, that full lips helps to grab. Let me just example. Disclaimer: I'm not saying you should be like having sexual fantasy. Just learn. This is for educational purpose. So the full leaves, that is the full leaves of that flower, used to grab the this thing like this, the dick. Used to grab the dick like this, and the leaves will help to increase the sensation. It helps the leaves of when you have a full leaves flower, full leaves flower. It helps to increase the sensation around the partner dick. That is why some men say that they love women with full lips, or women with a lot of fat skin around the flower. Some men went as far as saying that when they are dealing with skinny ladies, that is those ladies that does not have enough flesh around the flower, there is one tiny bone, maybe this pelvic bone, maybe that's what they are talking about, that the pelvic bone will be hitting them during the process of love making. So because of that pelvic bone that used to hit them during love making, they tends to prefer women that have fatty flesh around their labia minora, labia majora, labia pubis area, all those places. The third one, they said the type of flower they say they love is that they say that they love the vaginal vagina. The vaginal vagina means a vagina that is tight. Mhm. This is for educational purpose, not for any other thing. Mhm. For those of my ladies that is interested in knowing the type of flower that men love. So if you are not a lady, just uh, uh, exit from this our life, this thing, because this life is meant for ladies. Mhm. You cannot be a man and you come and learn things that is meant for ladies. Mhm. So the another type is the vaginal vagina. Vaginal vagina means those that type of flower that is tight. You know tight now. When something is tight, it will just grab the this thing like this. And when something is wide, I did a video how to know if your vagina is wide. If you just scroll through my channel, you will just see where it is just search for it, you see it. If you don't know if your vagina is wide, if your flower is wide, so I made a video. I think that is one of my first video on this channel. I don't know, so when something is wide, this is your partner's dick, so just enter like this. And when something is tight, it will grab. You can see this thing I'm doing now, it will grab like this. So men prefer a flower that is tight, that can grab their dick like this, instead of the one that is like this, that no sure some guy call it express. I don't know. Some guys used to call it express. I was discussing with one guy. I digress, sorry. I was discussing with one guy like that, and he was telling me, Miss Linda, please, do you sell anything? Or do you have anything that I will buy to give my wife that her flower is so white? Not yeah, this is white. Yeah, this is my language, Igbo language. Not yeah, ma oye zuru oye too much. Since so much around oye zuru oye too much, mean that since since she gave birth, the flower is so wide that the flower does not grab his dick anymore. And he was asking me what to buy, so I have to explain to him. I will not digress again. So if you're a lady, men love flower that is tight, the vaginal vagina. Men love it. So if you want to know if your own is wide, you go and watch that my video. If you want to tighten, if you watch the video and you find out that your own is wide, or should I even give example? Let me just give example, like how to know if your vagina is wide. One, if you laugh or if you do like then you find that you pee on yourself small. You pee on your. You are not inside the bathroom. You are just sitting like this. You are just sitting like this, and you do, and you find out that you pee on yourself small. When you feel like using the restroom, before you get to the restroom, you have already urinating on yourself. Just know that your vagina is wide. When your partner complains that your sorry, that is network problem. When your vagina funny fat becomes too much, like pa 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 pa, If you don't know what is vaginal funny fight, I have already made a video about this. Vaginal funny fight is an involuntary air that comes. This network problem is something else. When the flower have a lot of hole, when the flower is wide like this, a lot of hair will be entering it. So if your funny fight becomes too much, just to know that your vagina is wide. That's another one. The third one is when you clean your fingers, and three can freely enter and rotate without any friction around it. Like you just insert three inside your flower like this. You're not even feeling any flesh around the three fingers. Just know that your this thing is wide. And before you go and insert your finger, make sure that your fingers is very clean. Don't go and insert microorganism inside your flower because you want to check. Some people tends to use vaginal balls. These vaginal balls, when you put it inside the vagina and the thing just fall off, just know that your own is too wide. Over wide, they worry the window. But when you put it and the thing stays inside the flower without dropping down, then you are safe. Go and watch the video that I explained in details. So men love flower that is tight, so that so that it can be able to hold their dick like this, tight like this. Because when your flower is wide, no friction, everything is going vast. If you want to tighten your flower, engage in Kegel exercise. Yes, engage in Kegel exercise. Kegel exercise, if you don't know, just it's kind of exercise you can do anywhere, even as you're sitting down. I'm sitting down like this, I can do Kegel exercise. If you see any wrong things in my English or wherever I'm speaking, just know that this is live video. This is on unaddicted. I just this is raw and pure video. So take it as, and English is not my first language, so take me as you see me. So if you know that your own flower is loose, please engage in Kegel exercise. Yes, you can do it anywhere. As I'm sitting like this, if I want to do it, I'll do like small like this. Like this, I'm doing as if I'm holding my urine. You know when you need it, yes, and you hold your urine. That is how to practice Kegel exercise. Practice it. I can't even say anything again. Make sure you practice it all the time. When you practice Kegel exercise, when you engage in Kegel exercise, it will help to tighten the muscle that is your pelvic muscle flower. If your flower is, let us just be raw and saying and just say things the way it is without sugarcoating anything. If your flower is wide, even you as a lady, you will not enjoy the love making because you will not feel that. You know now, you guys know what I'm saying. Glove water, get a glove water. I don't have glove here. This I can't get glove. If you need anything that is glove, just get glove water, soak it for like 4 days and use it to wash down. It has anti-inflammatory. It has some useful properties, and it also helps to tighten down. Yeah, engage in Kegel exercise. Use glove. Don't use it always. And if you know that little thing can interrupt your flower pH balance, please engage only in Kegel exercise. There is something that we call vaginal ball. That vaginal ball is also used for this thing, for the Kegel exercise. You can order for it and use it for the Kegel exercise. Do yoga, do Kegel exercise. Use gloves to wash down there if your own is over too much. Like the wideness is out of this world. You can go for vaginal plastic. If it is childbirth that cause your own to be extremely wide, you can go for husband stitches. That is where they intentionally how will I even explain it? They intentionally give you a cut and stitch it back. Mhm. Instead of your baby giving you a cut during childbirth, it's better for the midwife to give you an episiotomy by herself. Later they will stitch it back. Because when your baby give you the one that is too long, it may not heal, and that place will be somehow, and your husband will not be like will not feel happy, will not even be interested to make love to you. I know the reason why this girl is asking me, Miss Linda, what type of vaginal domain love is, because she was complaining that anytime, like if she met a guy, they will be talking. The guy will be buying her things, taking her out, loving her. Immediately they have sex, the guy will run away. So I have to explain all these things that I'm saying now to her, so that she will know the type of vagina, because she's thinking maybe she don't have the type of vagina that men love. But it's not actually the case. So apart from this thing that I'm mentioning, that is a full lips vagina, wet vagina, not watery, wet. The vaginal vagina. We also have clean flower. Clean flower. Men shaved flower. That is the type of flower that men die for. They die for the one that is flesh, like the one that is fatty, the one that is surrounded with skin. Poof, poof, the lips is big like this. They also love the one that is slippery and wet, not watery. They love the ones that is tight. They love the one that is clean, the one that is free of infections, the one that is clean. When I mean clean, the one that is not smelling like fish. Because for a man to run away after making love to you, that means something is wrong somewhere now. Something is wrong somewhere. And suspecting smelly flower. If you have a flower, men will run away after they do with you. So men love flower that is clean, that is shaved. I did not say you should go and shave everything. Oh. The place will be koro like a clean vessel. Trim that area. Trim your flower. Some men hate bushy, no even forest now. That type of flower. Some men hate it. Some men. The reason why some men hate smelly or smell fish vagina is because it is a turn off. You remove your clothes and the whole room is smelling like fish. There is one post that I read, and men was complaining the reason why they left their ex, something like that. One guy said that he left his ex because of smelly flower. That if he makes love to the lady, everywhere will be smelling for like 4 5 days like fish. Try to clean your flower very well. Men love clean shaved flower. When you shave or when you trim your flower, you know, I don't even know how I'll explain it, but I'll just try to explain it very well. If you have a bushy, like evil forest flower, a vagina that the hair you can use rope and plait the hair in that vagina. The hair can cause friction and cause wound to your partner's dick. Shave and clean your flower. Men love clean shaved, slippery, fatty flower. Anyhow your own is, it is good though. The only one that I don't support, the only one that I don't even like at all, or the one that I would say that is worst of it all, is fishy smell flower. Dirty, fishy, overgrown hair flower. This is the one that I would say that even me I don't like. And this one has remedy self, even though the other one might be difficult, like the fatty full leaves, clitoris, clit, labia majora, labia minora, all those areas surrounding the flower. I can say that that one is kind of nature. That one is genetic. But in terms of tight flower, wet, slippery flower, clean shaped flower, that one you can upgrade yourself. We have a WhatsApp where we teach lady how to upgrade their version. If you want to join, you can indicate in the comment section. The next one, that is the next flower that men love, is the expert flower. Take advantage of this expert flower. Expert flower means expert vagina. You know that flower that is experienced. This type of flower, expert flower, is the type of vagina that is experienced. Like, it has gathered a lot of experience. Experience does not mean that you must have slept with 1 million guy before you gather the experience. Through research, Google, reading, and all those stuff, we have material that can expose you to like juicy stuff. Expert flower. This type of flower, this type of vagina, they know how to make their partners dick. Men can care for this type of expert flower. When I mean expert vagina, expert flower, because if you are joining us now, we'll call vagina flower. Expert flower means the one that can take a man to cloud 20. Men can die for this type of flower. Expert, you know what is just flower making? Your partner's organ can stay inside, your partner's dick can stay inside you, and your flower can make it like suck it like a sweet. If you want to learn that one, you can also join our WhatsApp class. In that WhatsApp class, we teach about dick making, how to make the dick with your flower. So when the flower is experienced and know how to handle men, even if it is not fleshy, even if it is bungering, men will still love it. I think have said a lot about the type of flower that men love. Those people that is at advantage, it's not everybody that God favor with a fatty flesh. The one that when they put on their pint, their their you can visibly see the ikbu big. But if you're not favored with that type of flower, then take advantage of the other ones that I have mentioned, so that you be among the choosing ones. And before you start sacrificing everything, before you start doing everything possible to for your man to love you, or for men to make sure, make sure the guy worth it. Don't just go and do it for dusties. I have said my own. I have just said my own. I've said my own. If you are always wet, not watery, not that type of wetness that is like the texture will be like if they mix it with garri. The wetness that is like okra water, you know that type of wetness, that can grab something like it will. When you have tight flour and it is wet, think of how it will grab your partner's dick and also give it that sensation. So men can die for that type of this thing. Take a lot of fluid. If you're always dry, drink okra water. Take warm water first thing in the morning and last thing in the night. Make sure you're taking fluid. As I'm sitting down, I'm still taking fluid. Pineapple is my best friend because I want my own to be juicy too. Anyway, some women they do complain that they're always dry, sha. If you have not reached your menopause and you are dry, or more help your bacterial gland and help your cervix by drinking fluid to be hydrated. When you are hydrated, down there will also be hydrated. When you are dry, when you don't take enough fluid, your flower will be dry. I think we have come to an. Should we answer another question? How many minutes? Is anybody watching? Give this thing a like. I do not like this the way I'm saying it. So there is a question that said, let's Linda, please, what is the best style to give to a guy? Ha, Omo, this one carry weight too. This question carry weight. The best style to give to a guy. The best. I don't want to call the name. The best. He said sex to give to a guy. Everybody have different fantasy. I don't know how to answer this question now. I don't know how to answer this particular one, but I will just say that everyone have different fantasy. My fantasy may not be this person's fantasy. This person's fantasy may not be this person's fantasy. So the one you are dating mate like threesome, it may be his best this thing. He must like doggy, he must like cowgirl, he must like depending we back. Some people like missionary. So I don't know the best one. Just observe him and know the best, or ask him, Sha. Ask him to know the one that he loves best. That's what I can say. I'm not in your guy's mind to know the one that he loves the most, the one that he likes. So just ask him. Just the only thing that the only advice that I can give to you is this: don't be don't be a boring partner. Yes, don't be a boring partner. If you're not boring, when he knows that you are exciting, you are good to be with, and he enjoys you, when you ask him, he can open up to you. He can open up to you the type of style that he likes, because everybody have different fantasy. Make sure you are not a quiet type in the other room. Make sure you're not a quiet type. So we have another question. This one said, I have a lot of questions. Just the one that catch my eyes, I'll just read it out and we explain about it, because a lot of question is here. So there is one that asks, Miss Linda, please, when is the best time to meet my husband so that I will not get pregnant? So the best time is your free period. They have different types of phase during your menstrual period. There is a time that you are fertile and there is a time that you're not fertile. Yes, meet your husband. I have already made a video about this. Scroll, check, or dim. Let me explain this one to this particular one to you. So the next one says that she has been suffering from a vaginal dryness and she has not reached menopause. Just let me just read that. She said it. Next, Linda, I've been suffering from vaginal dryness and I'm only 22 years old. So when you start experiencing vaginal dryness and you have not reached menopause, you know what caused that dryness is estrogen. When your estrogen is low, the dryness will just, you will be feeling dry. And when you are getting close to menopause, your estrogen tends to reduce. Yes, there is decline in estrogen. When you are 23, 20, 21, and you're experiencing dryness, then just as I've been saying since, make sure you're always hydrated. Take enough fluid. Make sure you eat fruits. Yes. Take your diet seriously. Take your eat healthy. Not every day you'll be eating apple. Apple will only go morning, afternoon, and night. Spice up your diet with nutritious thing. Make sure the person that you are making out with is someone that you love. That is if you have not reached menopause. If you have 23 years, 24, 25, 26 years, and you are experiencing dryness doing love making, check if you love your partner. If you are with someone that you don't love, the way that you will be dry, desert will be good. Like desert will be more like, I don't even know, more be wet or more than you. Make out with someone you love, someone that men see him by listening to his voice. You're already wet, like it is already dripping. Make out with the partner you love. Take enough fluid and don't doubt. Some women, anyway, some people do ask me, Miss Linda, how do you take care of vagina, blah blah blah. And I know I'm a medical personnel, so we don't doubt, but that does not mean that there is not a time that I used to doubt. After my menstruation, I used to wash my finger and clean it the inside. After that, I'm not putting my finger there again. So this one that is asking me that she's always dry and she's 23 or 22 years. If you're always putting your finger, washing your vagina, you will be dry. If you're always doubting, dryness will be your second name. Leave your flower. Your flower cleans itself. Make sure you clean the area surrounding it. When they say vagina cleans itself, some people will just leave themselves and they will be smelling. When they say vagina cleans itself, it means that you should not dip your hand inside your pekus. But you see around your pekus, the lips, the labia minora, the labia majora, everywhere, clean there, clean it, clean it, extra neat. But the inside, leave it. The more you clean the inside, the more dry you will be. You will be as dry as desert. Because if you follow these three things I mentioned, I know you will come back and testify. So there is one question that we attend to, and I think we are done for today. This one said, Miss Linda, is it possible for me to take postnut and still get pregnant? This question I've been getting it since 20. In short, this is the best question so far that women do ask me. I've already said it countless times on this channel that if you're ovulating, that's it. That did the gum that you're ovulating and you went and have sex. You went and make out with your partner. If you like, take the whole P2 postnut in this world, you still get pregnant. Postnut 2 does not work by killing the egg. Postnut 2 works by delaying ovulation. We are now ovulating already, so no, it will not, like, we are just taking it for fancy. It is now chaff. The work that the postnut 2 supposed to do, the postnut 2 is not doing it again. So that is the reason why you took postnut 2 and you still got pregnant. If you're ovulating, no need of taking because you will still get. If you know that you're ovulating, abstain from Abstain from sex. Abstain. After your ovulation, you can resume. I know some people they may not even know that they like they was or we ovulating self. But as a woman, you need to make your body your best friend. Your body should be your best friend. You should like try to know when you're ovulating, all those, so that you will not be embarrassed. Imagine in this our Igbo culture, being pregnant at your father's house. The shame no be here. The shame. Know your menstrual cycle and know when to go and meet your partner raw. And to make matter worse, do you know that some ladies they don't even know their partner's health status and you are going raw with him? I throw away cap for you. I throw away cap. I throw away cap for you. Any partner that you don't know his health status, I don't think that should there be anything that will concern raw something. So by using CD, you are now preventing pregnancy and STD at the same time. Take advantages of that. Anyway, I think I've come to an end to today's life. I'm just enjoying this life. I think I'll be doing this life more often. The only problem with this life is because I know that you people are watching me eyeball to eyeball, facing me eyeball to eyeball. No room for correction. If you like, speak words, it will be shown as it is. And again, this app used to lie against somebody because this is not my real face. The way this app used to lie against my face, the whole pimples, see pimples, all of them is showing. Ah, all of them is just showing. Wow, wow, wow. But do you know, I waited for so long for me to start doing this live. I waited for so long, at least to, because as you're watching this, let me not lie, my watch hour is increasing. I think anyone that is watching this right now, thank you very much. I don't even know how to thank you. Like from the bottom of my heart, from the endocardum. In short, the endocardum part of my heart. I say thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you very, very much. I so much appreciate, because it is not easy for you to just be watching someone saying things. Some people don't even know where we started or what we have already discussed, and they are still watching. It's not easy. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I will be doing this live. I don't know whether I'll be doing it every day or whenever I feel like, or whenever I want to answer questions. But this life is more easy. Do you know, if I should do a video now, I have to go and set up, because I used to do my video with this my iPhone. So I have to set up camera, bring this, bring that. If I'm using this particular Android phone that I'm using to film this live that I'm doing now, I have to go and bring my ring lights, blah blah, all those things after I start editing. But this one, you just came as you are and answer whatever you want to answer and go. So I love life. I love life. And I just pray that this my coming back to this YouTube will favor me. So I want to tell you guys a story. Do you know the reason why I started YouTube? Because I'm in Enugu State now. When I was in Abuja, when I'm with my colleague, they'll be asking me questions. I don't know if I'm too rough or don't know how they used to see me, but whenever I'm with my colleagues, they'll be like, Linda, my vagina is loose. What will I do? They'll be like, Linda, please, what is the drugs for? I want to terminate pregnancy. What drug can I use? They'll be asking me those questions. They'll be asking most of my topic that I've discussed on this channel, topic relating to health issues or health topics. Most of those topics is what they have already asked me. They'll be asking me and I will be answering. I'll also be researching. In short, when I sometimes I will just come back and I'll ask my sister, am I too rough? Am I way or like because of the question? But as time goes on, I know that this is to answer some of those questions is maybe that is what I'm in this world to do. Because as a medical listener, I cannot run from those questions and I cannot shy away from those questions. Bring your question. Any question I want to ask, just ask, I'll answer it, no matter how dirty the question is. So far, it is not for you to be sexualizing it. Abi, this English is it correct? But if it is for knowledge sake or for educational purpose, I'm in for it. So when they start asking me those questions and I keep on answering them, it's okay. I used to watch people doing YouTube. So I would be like, let me start my YouTube channel, Sha, and be answering those questions on my YouTube. Maybe there'll be someone that will be interested, even though my English was like I'm not too perfect to I don't know how I put it. I'm not too perfect, but let me just start. That's how I started this YouTube, and I'm grateful because as I like today being 12th July, we are up to 700 and something. It's not easy, and I'm able to go live. Imagine. So we are progressing. I really thank God. We are really progressing, and and there is now 1 million in this video. If I should calculate so, and hmm, to be like 2 million. Anyway, I'm going. No, I will soon go. Take inside your mouth. Bye, bye. Where is that place that they are even offing it? I don't even know how to off the thing. I used to search because I'm not perfect in this. Yeah, is it this place?